We live in a world that loves the idea of the dream. Everywhere we look, movies, social media, success stories, we are encouraged to dream big, follow our passion, and wait for that magical moment where everything falls into place. It's a alluring message, but there's a danger in over-romanticizing the journey of chasing our dreams. People often see the formula of success through a black and white lens, believing that passion and admiration is what gets us to accomplish our goals, when in reality, passion is only part of the equation. Hard work and resilience are also a part of the process to accomplish different goals. Let's look at someone who knew this better than most. Okerlund. Known as Evita, she's a figure of adoration at Argentina. But if we peel back the romanticized image, we see a story of perseverance and tenacity. Eva came from a poor family in rural Argentina, where her early life was marked by hardship. However, when she was young, but from a young age, Eva dreamed of something more. A dream of escaping poverty and helping others who suffered as she did. Now here's a part of her story we often don't see. Eva faced rejection, judgment, relentless struggle. She worked hard to establish herself in radio and theater, and it took years of determination for her to gain respect. However, Eva's dream wasn't only for personal success. She began to dream of a better Argentina, one where the poor and disenfranchised had a voice. When she married Juan Perón and became First Lady, she used her influence to lead campaigns for women's suffrage, labor rights, and lead groups that directly helped Argentina's poor. Her dream became about lifting up an entire nation. She devoted her life and her sacrifice for health for these causes. My name is Sophia Okerlund, and I'm an 11th grade student in the acting conservatory here at OSHA. My dream has always been to be an actress. I think it was the moment when I saw Anne Hathaway and Ellen Chanton singing Don't Go Breaking My Heart with Hugh dancing in this twirling ball gown and this gorgeous white dress. It looked like magic. I remember watching her on the screen and I said, I want to do that. I thought that was what being an actress meant. Stepping into a role and living through it vicariously and all glammed up. So I did what I had to do. I auditioned for OSHA in the 7th grade, got in 8th grade with 4 other people, and thought, this is it. Fantasy begins. Given, this is what I looked like in 8th grade. Yeah, with my pink bob and chronically online humor, I don't know what she was thinking. Instead of twirling ball gowns and charming dialogue, I found myself in classes about diction exercises, breath support, and scene analysis, talking about a guy named Stanislavski? I mean, who even is that? I was told to break down scripts and find my motivations and spend hours rehearsing a single monologue. I thought coming into a new school I would make friends effortlessly, not be in a room pretending to be a color. Where was the magic? At first I was frustrated. This isn't what I had imagined. It wasn't glamorous at all. I was told to wear all black all day, every day for conservatory. At this new school, I felt like I didn't fit in at. And that is when it hit me. I wasn't living in reality. I had fallen in love with the idea of being an actress, not the hard work that goes into it. And I realized something even bigger. This is what happens to so many of us. We see the highlight reels, the standing ovations, the golden statues, the inspiring speeches about believing in yourself. But we don't see the years of frustration behind them. We don't see the exhaustion, the struggle, the jealousy you feel when someone else gets something you wanted first. So I did something different. Instead of chasing the illusion of my dream, I committed to the reality of it. I dove into the technical work, the hard, unglamorous, painstaking details of acting. And in doing so, I found something even better than the fantasy. I found true passion, which meant only one thing: dedication. I I had fallen in love with what it meant to be an actress, and I started wearing the clothing I was supposed to wear for conservatory, and I made friends by being my authentic self, and in return, I landed a great role the summer after my 8th grade year in a production I was a part of creating. That it completely broke me out of my shell of fear. One of my other favorite actresses is Viola Davis. She's been in movies such as The Help, Fences, and Doubt. She grew up in extreme poverty, sometimes going without food, and faced relentless rejection early in her career in Hollywood. In Hollywood, she was told she wasn't fitting in the mold. She was told she wasn't marketable enough and not the Hollywood type. But instead of waiting for perfection, she dove into the technical work of acting and didn't let these circumstances define her. After years of perseverance, she is now one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood, winning an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony, and a Grammy. The creative process does not belong to the privileged. We are all artists, and as artists, we know that success isn't just about talent. We are all capable of doing art. As artists, we need to believe that success isn't just about talent, but it's about the willingness to fail and try again when we are in times of dire need. Imagine if figures like Eva Perón and Viola Davis had given up when they were faced with rejection. We wouldn't know them as the figures of adoration they are today. According to the Actors Equity Association, only 2% of professional actors make a living solely from acting. So, yes, the odds are against us. But that isn't a reason to give up. Be a part of that 2%. And I could just be saying all this nonsense about pursuing your careers in art and not even be on the big screen one day, but maybe I'll discover a totally different passion that I love. But whatever path I choose, I know I won't just hope for success. I'll work relentlessly hard for it. And that is what counts. Today, I want to dare all of us to challenge dreams not as illusions to chase after, but as projects to work on. It's the hard work, the commitment, and the resilience that truly make us dream makers. If you have a dream, ask yourself, are you willing to face the hard parts? Because true magic isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. So let's break the spell of over-romanticization. Let's see dreams for what they truly are, and not just illusions, but as something we can make reality. Thank you.